Meet the jaguar, nature's perfect predator. In the dense rainforests of Central and South America, a shadow moves through the undergrowth with silent precision. Its golden coat, adorned with distinctive rosette patterns, blends seamlessly with the dappled sunlight filtering through the canopy above. This is the jaguar, Panthera onca, nature's most formidable predator in the Americas and a masterpiece of evolutionary design. The jaguar stands as the third largest cat species in the world, surpassed only by tigers and lions. Yet what it may lack in sheer size compared to its African and Asian cousins, it more than compensates for with raw power, adaptability, and hunting prowess that has earned it reverence and fear throughout its range for millennia. The anatomy of power. The jaguar's physical attributes read like a blueprint for the perfect predator. Adult males typically weigh between 120 to 300 pounds, with females ranging from 80 to 200 pounds. Their compact, muscular build is perfectly suited for their hunting style. Unlike the lean, long-distance runners of the African savanna, jaguars are built for explosive power and crushing force. The most striking feature of any jaguar is undoubtedly its bite. With a bite force of approximately 1,500 pounds per square inch, jaguars possess the strongest jaw muscles relative to size of any big cat. This incredible crushing power allows them to penetrate turtle shells, crack open caiman skulls, and deliver killing bites that few prey animals can survive. Their robust skulls and shortened faces accommodate massive temporalis muscles, the primary drivers of their devastating bite force. Their paws are equally impressive, featuring semi-retractable claws that can extend up to 2 inches in length. These razor-sharp weapons serve multiple purposes: gripping prey during attacks, climbing trees with surprising agility for such a heavy cat, and maintaining traction on wet surfaces common in their rainforest habitat. The jaguar's coat pattern serves as both camouflage and individual identification. Each jaguar's rosettes are unique, like human fingerprints, allowing researchers to identify and track individual animals. These rosettes aren't merely decorative, they break up the cat's outline in the filtered light of the forest floor, making them nearly invisible to both prey and potential threats. Masters of diverse habitats. While most people associate jaguars with dense Amazon rainforest, these adaptable cats actually inhabit a remarkable variety of ecosystems. From the wetlands of the Pantanal in Brazil to the dry forests of northern Mexico, from coastal mangroves to highland cloud forests, jaguars have demonstrated an impressive ability to thrive in diverse environments. The Amazon basin remains their stronghold, where the complex ecosystem provides abundant prey and thick cover for stalking. Here, jaguars have developed their reputation as excellent swimmers, unusual among big cats. They readily enter water to hunt caimans, fish, and other aquatic prey, using their powerful limbs to navigate rivers and swamps with surprising grace. In the Pantanal, the world's largest tropical wetland, jaguars have adapted to seasonal flooding patterns. During dry seasons, they concentrate along remaining water sources where prey animals gather. When floods arrive, they move to higher ground and adjust their hunting strategies accordingly. This flexibility has allowed them to maintain some of the highest jaguar population densities anywhere in their range. The dry forests and scrublands of northern Mexico and Central America present different challenges. Here, jaguars must cover larger territories to find sufficient prey, and water sources become critical during extended dry periods. These northern populations represent the species' adaptation to more arid conditions, though they remain dependent on access to permanent water. The art of the hunt. Jaguars employ hunting strategies that set them apart from other big cats. While lions rely on group coordination and cheetahs depend on speed, and leopards excel at stealth, jaguars have perfected the art of the ambush combined with overwhelming force. Their hunting technique reflects their powerful build. Rather than engaging in prolonged chases, jaguars prefer to get as close as possible to their prey before launching a devastating attack. They are masters of patience, capable of remaining motionless for hours while waiting for the perfect opportunity. When they strike, it's with explosive force designed to end the encounter quickly. The jaguar's killing bite is legendary among predators. Unlike other cats that typically target the throat to suffocate their prey, jaguars often deliver a crushing bite directly to the skull, penetrating the brain and causing instant death. This technique, known as the canine shear bite, is particularly effective against heavily armored prey like caimans and large turtles that might survive attacks from other predators. Their prey spectrum is remarkably diverse, reflecting their adaptability and opportunistic nature. Large mammals like peccaries, deer, and capybaras form the core of their diet in most regions. However, jaguars are equally comfortable hunting reptiles, including caimans up to 6 feet long, large snakes, and various turtle species. They'll also take fish, particularly during spawning runs, and won't turn down smaller prey like birds, monkeys, or even insects when larger options aren't available. Aquatic adaptations. Perhaps no behavior better demonstrates the jaguar's unique position among big cats than their relationship with water. While most felines avoid water except when necessary, jaguars actively seek it out as both a hunting ground and a refuge from heat. Their swimming ability is remarkable for such a large, muscular cat. Jaguars use a dog paddle stroke with their powerful limbs, capable of crossing rivers several hundred yards wide. They hunt fish by standing in shallow water and striking with lightning-fast paw movements, a technique that requires exceptional coordination and timing. Caiman hunting showcases their aquatic prowess at its most dramatic. Jaguars will enter water to stalk these formidable reptiles, approaching from behind or below before launching themselves onto the caiman's back. The ensuing battle is brief but intense, with the jaguar's superior jaw strength typically proving decisive. These encounters demonstrate not only physical capability but also remarkable courage, as adult caimans are dangerous opponents capable of inflicting serious injury. Social structure and communication. Unlike their more social relatives, jaguars are predominantly solitary animals. Adult jaguars maintain territories that they mark with scent, scratch marks on trees, and vocalizations. Territory size varies dramatically based on prey availability, ranging from as small as 5 square miles in prey-rich areas to over 100 square miles in regions with sparse resources. Male territories typically overlap with those of several females but rarely with other adult males. This spacing system reduces competition for resources while ensuring breeding opportunities. Territorial boundaries aren't absolute. Jaguars will cross into neighboring territories when pursuing prey or seeking mates, but extended occupation usually results in confrontation. Jaguar communication involves a complex array of vocalizations, scent marking, and visual signals. Their most famous call is the saw vocalization, a series of grunts that sound like wood being cut. This call can carry for considerable distances through dense forest and serves to announce territorial presence or attract mates. They also produce roars, though not as loudly or frequently as lions or tigers. Scent marking plays a crucial role in jaguar communication. They have scent glands on their paws, face, and flanks that leave chemical messages on trees, rocks, and other prominent features within their territory. These scent marks convey information about the individual's identity, reproductive status, and territorial claims. Reproduction and life cycle. Jaguar reproduction follows patterns similar to other big cats but with adaptations suited to their tropical environment. Unlike temperate cats that often have seasonal breeding cycles, jaguars can mate year-round, though peak activity often coincides with prey abundance cycles. After a gestation period of approximately 100 days, females give birth to 1 to 4 cubs, with 2 being most common. Cubs are born blind and helpless, weighing only about 2 pounds. They remain in carefully selected dens, often in dense vegetation, rock crevices, or hollow trees, for the first several weeks of life. The mother's dedication to her cubs is absolute. She will move them frequently to avoid detection by potential threats, including other jaguars and large snakes. Male jaguars, like most big cats, don't participate in cub rearing and may pose a threat to young cubs that aren't their own. Cubs begin accompanying their mother on hunting trips at around 6 months of age, learning essential skills through observation and practice. This learning period is crucial, as hunting techniques for different prey types require specific skills. A young jaguar must master the patient stalking required for terrestrial prey, the precise timing needed for fish catching, and the courage and technique necessary for taking on dangerous prey like caimans. Independence typically comes at 18 to 24 months of age, when cubs must establish their own territories. This is a dangerous period, as young jaguars must find unoccupied habitat while developing their hunting skills to adult proficiency. Many don't survive this transition, particularly in fragmented habitats where suitable territory is scarce. Conservation challenges and triumphs. The story of jaguar conservation is one of both alarming decline and inspiring recovery efforts. Once ranging from the southwestern United States to northern Argentina, jaguar populations have experienced dramatic reductions over the past century. Today, they're extinct in Uruguay and El Salvador, with only occasional sightings reported from the United States. Habitat loss represents the primary threat to jaguar survival. Deforestation for agriculture, cattle ranching, and urban development has fragmented the continuous forests that jaguars require for large territories. This fragmentation not only reduces available habitat but also isolates populations, reducing genetic diversity and making local extinctions more likely. Human-jaguar conflict adds another layer of complexity to conservation efforts. In areas where jaguars come into contact with livestock, they're often killed by ranchers protecting their animals. While jaguars don't typically prefer cattle as prey, they will take livestock when wild prey is scarce or when easy opportunities present themselves. However, conservation success stories provide hope for the species' future. The Pantanal region has seen jaguar populations stabilize and even increase in some areas thanks to conservation initiatives and ecotourism that provides economic incentives for protection. Brazil's extensive protected area system, including massive parks like Amazonia National Park, preserves crucial jaguar habitat. Innovative conservation strategies are showing promise across the jaguar's range. Corridor projects work to reconnect fragmented habitats, allowing genetic exchange between isolated populations. Compensation programs reimburse ranchers for livestock losses, reducing retaliatory killing. Camera trap studies provide crucial data on population sizes and health, informing management decisions. The future of the perfect predator. As we look toward the future, the jaguar's survival depends on our ability to balance human development with habitat conservation. These magnificent predators serve as umbrella species. Protecting jaguar habitat also preserves entire ecosystems and the countless species they support. Climate change adds new uncertainties to conservation planning. Shifting rainfall patterns could alter the flooding cycles that jaguars and wetland areas depend on, while rising temperatures might affect prey species distributions. However, the jaguar's demonstrated adaptability to diverse habitats suggests they may be more resilient to environmental changes than some other specialized species. The jaguar stands as more than just a predator, it's a symbol of the wild spaces that remain in our increasingly developed world. Their presence indicates healthy ecosystems, abundant prey populations, and intact natural processes that benefit countless other species. In protecting jaguars, we preserve a crucial piece of the natural world's complexity and beauty. These perfect predators have survived ice ages, volcanic eruptions, and dramatic climate shifts over millions of years. With continued conservation efforts and growing awareness of their ecological importance, jaguars may well continue to prowl through the forests of the Americas for generations to come, maintaining their role as nature's supreme predator and guardian of the wild. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.